Right, it's April 1st, Friday.
Before we get going,
Okay.
I have never, I've been here since 2012. I have never had a teacher open the front door and yell at me from the top of the school. I'm in the parking lot. Let's go! I'm hurrying. It's my daughter's birthday. I got her donuts. 5 here. Here we go. Let's do it.
Well, you're making Hike his way. If there are certain
yes.
people in this world you make way,
Yeah,
you don't make him wait.
Hey, I went to his grad party.
Yeah.
You were like the only teacher, so.
Thank you.
All right.
Thank you.
All right, we got the Final Four starting tomorrow. We brought Seth out of retirement because he and Mr. Dahl share a passion, and that passion is Kansas Jayhawk basketball. And they're in the Final Four tomorrow against Villanova. 4 unbelievably storied programs, winning championship. It's going to be it's great for basketball. It's great for, everybody. So let's start off. Let's go. Let's take the Carolina Duke game. Let's talk about what you think. Coach Byrd started off.
As long as North Carolina got their script, the Duke will win this game.
Explain what you mean by script. Explain.
I don't know how you have North Carolina ruin Coach K's last home game. And then miraculously, those two end up back in the Final Four against each other here.
This is the first I've heard is that Coach Krzyzewski's like retiring.
Yeah.
It's not like they're beating that to a dead horse, right?
No.
Go ahead. Sorry, I didn't want to cut you off.
So, it's going to be tight the whole way.
Of course it will be.
And Duke will somehow pull this thing out at the end.
Really? But hasn't Carolina won 2 of their championships in New Orleans? Michael Jordan's shot was in New Orleans.
Was that in New Orleans?
I'm pretty sure.
Let's talk about history, as I am a history teacher here.
Yeah.
I do a little research.
Okay.
The Final Four has been New Orleans 4 times.
Okay.
In 82, North Carolina. Remember, I think it was Freddie Brown, wasn't it? Pass it to Worthy.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. 87, Indiana. Keith Smart hits the shot.
Yes.
93, I was a big Fab Five fan. I actually signed my math papers, alias Jimmy King, and I had a buddy, alias Jalen Rose. So it was heartbreaking when Weber called that timeout. That was in New Orleans. Carolina won that. And then 2003. So they've been down there 4 times, and Carolina has won 2 of them.
So they know how to win.
Yes.
Seth, how you seeing this game play out? ACC, they've never played each other in the tournament. Just happens to be in the Final Four. So that might be part of it,
right?
Yeah.
Just magical.
What do you think?
History run.
What do you think?
I think Duke wins it.
Really?
Yeah.
Just flat out wins it.
Well, it's going to be close, but
Ashton?
I think the key again is, can you rebound against North Carolina? UCLA could not rebound. That kept North Carolina in the game.
Ashton, how you see this? North Carolina, Duke.
Probably, I would say Duke, but if you want one, you gotta keep that. Can't remember his name, but the guy at North Carolina scored like 25 points against Baylor, and he got.
Yeah, the big guy.
Yeah, you gotta keep him. You gotta stop.
Manic isn't he the guy that transferred from Oklahoma?
Yep.
Okay, I remember him with the beard and all that stuff.
Because he was on tear those few games against Baylor, then he got kicked out, and they almost lost.
Yes.
If you don't have him, that's probably how they.
That's how they lose a 25-point lead. You get take out Coach Lura.
Well, as we were just talking about, 2 out of the 4 Final Fours have been won by North Carolina. Okay, so like New Orleans is their like home away from home, a lot like Memorial Stadium with Iowa. Like Memorial Stadium, I call Kinnick West. You realize our seniors like 4th grade when the last time they won. Okay, but that's another story. I like Carolina, guys.
I would take that.
They are relishing ending Coach K's career at the Final Four.
You better believe that.
They're going to come ready to play. Go Heels.
It's gonna be great. It's the later game, so it's just. And I think you guys are all. They know everything about each other. Those kids probably all played each other in McDonald's games and all that stuff. So it's going to come down to the last 4 minutes, and Duke's been pulling these off, making shots and making stops. They did it against Texas Tech. Right. Texas Tech, it was 1 point with 2 minutes. They make a shot. Texas Tech doesn't.
I also think.
I hope it's a game like
interesting, that. We talked about it last week. You have a week off between these games, so you probably take a couple of days off just to get your legs back.
Yeah.
Does the same team come back? Does Roach continue to make those shots that he's been making? Does Banchero continue to play the way that he's been playing? or do they maybe have a little lull at some point in time in the game?
All right, here we go. Kansas Villanova. Take it over here, Dol.
Well, Remy's been playing really good.
Coming off the bench. Coming off the bench.
He's been like the Malik Newman of 2018. Harris has been a really good point guard, and David McCord's been shooting it really good. And Jalen Wilson's been doing really good. He runs down the court with the ball, and that's why he turns it over so much.
Yeah.
So.
Do you see Villanova giving them any kind of fight without Justin Moore? Justin Moore tore his Achilles right at the end of the last game for Villanova. He's an all Big East guy. I mean, Seth, what is Villanova? What can they do to stay in it? Because Kansas is loaded. Their firepower.
Gillespie's going to have to go off.
He's going to have to go off, but Kansas has guards that can
Yeah.
completely shut down the other guards.
I think Kansas has posts that can play one-on-one in the post with Villanova. Villanova did a good job against Houston, being able to get to the post and go one-on-one in some of those ISOs
Yeah.
that Houston probably wasn't used to seeing.
No.
And I think Kansas has the ability to defend in the post better. So now you can focus more attention on Gillespie and not give him as many free kickouts and second chance opportunities.
I think it's Kansas' game to lose. I think they're going to have major malfunctions, missing a bunch of shots, turning the ball over, missing free throws.
And even if they come out
or something
slow in the first half like they did against Miami,
Yeah.
how quick was that turnaround?
Oh,
against
boy,
Miami?
they buried them.
Hey, by the way, have you ever seen a Jayhawk? Oh yeah, that's right. They're made up. It's not even real. At least my Hawkeyes, it's a real bird, people. Okay, let's talk about Kansas in this tournament. Okay,
Yeah, it's not.
they play a 16
It's
seed,
not
I-
that.
and then they play Creighton, which is beat up.
Yes.
Then they play Providence, who should never be there. If I wouldn't choke.
Yeah.
And then they play who? Miami? What is this, the 90s in football? And now they play Villanova, who is beat up. You talk about, they're going to lose in the finals. I'm telling you right now. They're going to lose. New Carolina Duke, that winner wins this thing.
Really?
Boom.
We can come back in here on
Done.
Monday because we'll know who the teams are.
Yes.
But so you're saying Kansas?
They haven't been challenged. These teams that are just beat up.
You're right.
Well, they're challenged by these teams, but you're right. The teams have been kind of beat up. Providence came back against and made that second half pretty interesting until a couple shots fell down for Kansas. Creighton shot phenomenal in their game.
Okay, so when we come back Monday morning, let's film this because I want to talk about the championship. Who will we be talking about? Okay, we said that Duke, North Carolina could go either way. I'm going to say it's Duke versus Kansas.
Yeah, I got Carolina and Kansas.
Duke, you.
I'm going to go with him, actually. North Carolina and Kansas.
Well, I don't want to jinx these guys' hopes. I'll say Villanova because I've been wrong about everything this year. So I'm going to say Villanova somehow finds a way. I don't know how they do it, but they do it. And we'll go with North Carolina.
Really? Either way, you're going to get great games. It's been a great tournament. Upsets, close games, overtimes, heroic plays. So I'm just glad to see people back. Did you guys see that thing about Eric Church? I don't know much about country music. He's supposed to have a concert in San Antonio.
Yeah, he canceled it.
Canceled it just so he could go watch this game.
Oh my gosh.
But you knew, okay, the Final Four is April 2nd and April 4th. Why are you
As a fan,
scheduling?
I'd be
It's
upset.
Why are you
it's
scheduling-
going to the Duke and North Carolina game.
Well, why are you scheduling a game if you are
Maybe
such a big Tar Heel
Maybe you
fan?
didn't know that.
If you're such a big Tar Heel fan, you shouldn't have a concert on Saturday at the Final Four.
Right.
Because I'm going to go watch North. He's not that big a fan. That's a poser move.
This is why I don't like country music, this kind of stuff right here.
Among other things I would imagine.
Yeah, among other, there's other things.
All right, never a dull moment. Seth, you make it back if the Jayhawks are in there Monday?
Yeah.
You're taking classes online, man. You can do whatever you want. You got a job at least?
Not right now.
Come on. How you
Well,
guys?
I had
Love the
heart,
college
I had heart
treatment.
surgery.
What?
I had heart surgery.
Oh,
a
okay.
couple weeks ago. So I'm still trying to.
You all right.
Yeah.
You're out there hitting threes in the alumni tournament.
Yeah.
You want to talk about that? That alumni tournament?
Did you
He's
win?
talking about that tournament.
We lost.
Hey!
The first team.
Trey Byrd, Bryce Dunning, blow the whistle. Heikes is even complaining about your lack of. You guys blow the whistle. Coach Olsen had to stop the game
Yeah.
and say, "Hey,
One time because
sounds like NCAA tournament refs.
It does.
well, there was this one dude that kept fouling, but they wouldn't call it.
Yeah.
Who's the dude?
I don't know his name.
Oh, okay.
There's number one. I don't know.
From which team? The 05 team?
Yeah.
Yeah, those guys take it serious. But that alumni. So, all right. Final Four. It's gonna be fun.
Good luck, Badgers, this weekend.
Oh
All
yeah,
the
we got
activities that are
soccer
going
and
on.
baseball
Yeah.
and track and all that good stuff. We'll see you guys later.